The current President of the United States, Donald Trump, has repeatedly claimed that he is the least racist person you have ever encountered. This video is going to go through a timeline from the 1970s up until present day of racist remarks and actions President Trump has made, proving otherwise to this statement. Starting in 1973, the Nixon administration sued Trump for refusing to rent to black people and lied to black applicants of the availability of property. He went on in 1975 to sign an agreement by which he was not to discriminate to renters of color. In the 1980s, Trump's casinos were accused of hiding the black staff when Trump visited, which was then backed up by a black employee who used to work for the casino. In 1989, Trump ran a full-page ad arguing for the death penalty for a group of black men known as the Central Park Five, effectively putting a bounty on their heads and plaguing them with a lifetime of death threats. He was sued by the Justice Department for discrimination, and the teenagers were later found as not guilty after spending several years in prison. In 1991, Trump criticized a former accountant, stating, "Black guys counting my money? I hate it. The only kinds of people I want counting my money are short guys that wear yarmulkes every day. I think the guy is lazy. It's not his fault, because laziness is a trait in blacks. It really is." In 1992, Trump's casino was fined with $200,000 for transferring black dealers off certain tables to appease with racist patrons. In 2000, Trump ran a series of attack ads against Native American casinos alleging, with no proof, that they were guilty of crimes that they hadn't committed. In 2004, Trump fired a black contestant from The Apprentice for being overeducated, saying, "You're an unbelievably talented guy in terms of education, and you haven't done anything." But he fired him anyways. In 2010, Trump argued in favor of segregating Muslims in Lower Manhattan, and argued, well, somebody's blowing us up, somebody's blowing up buildings, and somebody's doing lots of bad stuff. In 2011, Trump was accused of birtherism, or also known as Barack Obama's citizenship conspiracy. Trump alleged that Obama was Kenyan-based on nothing but skin color. He never apologized nor renounced his claim. He also claimed that Obama was a terrible student, and how could he have possibly graduated from such a high-standard university. In 2015, Trump called Mexican immigrants rapists who are bringing crime and drugs to the US. Trump also called for a ban on all Muslims entering the US. In 2016, Trump called for a Mexican judge to recuse himself based on nothing other than his race. Paul Ryan said it was a textbook definition of a racist comment. Trump regularly retweeted material from white supremacists and neo-Nazis during his campaign. In 2016, Trump also tweeted a picture alleging that Hillary was Jewish or controlled by Jewish people, and called her the most corrupt candidate ever. Trump's campaign adopted Nixon's law and order rhetoric, which was based in racial fear-mongering. In 2016, Trump also told black voters, "You are living in poverty, your schools are no good, you have no jobs, 58% of your youth is unemployed, what the hell do you have to lose?" In 2017, Trump asked a reporter to set up a meeting with the Black Caucus simply because he was black. He also said, "Some very fine people on both sides," in regard to a violent Nazi rally, suggesting that the white supremacist protesters were morally equivalent to counter-protesters that stood against racism. In 2017, Trump also allegedly said that people from Haiti all have AIDS, and people from Nigeria would never go back to their huts after seeing America. In 2018, Trump called Haiti and other African countries shitholes. Also in 2018, in order to mock Elizabeth Warren, Trump referenced the Trail of Tears, a horrific act of ethnic cleansing in the 19th century, in which Native Americans were forcibly relocated, causing thousands of deaths. In 2019, Trump tweeted that 4 black and brown congresswomen, 3 of which were born in America, should go back to where they came from, then attacked Elijah Cummings, then Baltimore, and then Al Sharpton. In present-day 2020, Trump repeatedly called coronavirus the Chinese virus and verbally attacked Asian reporters when asked about it. In 2020 as well, Trump called black protesters thugs just days after calling white protesters very good people. Then he threatened to direct the military to shoot the black protesters on the street, saying, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." This concludes the video on a timeline of times President Trump has been racist. You can come to the conclusion yourself on whether or not you think his statement of being the least racist person you have ever encountered is true. If you like this kind of content, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching Knock on Knowledge, and we hope to see you again soon.